some Kingdom Hearts 3 using pro codes, but wasn't having much luck with that. But the gameplay did record. I mean, it's at an awful quality, but it did record, so that's good. I played through some Sonic Mania, mostly because I wasn't having any luck getting anything done in KH3, so... yeah, debug on, why not? I've played this game like 50 times over, but it's also not too like graphically intensive, so maybe it'll look fine on your end. I don't know. I don't really have much technical knowledge about streaming. Kinda weird though. Not really used to it. But it's something new to just mess around with. God, I haven't really uploaded on my channel in forever. There was that one harmonica video that we don't talk about, but I haven't uploaded in a while. Not that I really upload much of any content, just like I said in an earlier stream, just random junk. But that's supposedly how a lot of people's YouTube channels look. I'm not really like full-time people. They're just kind of doing whatever. Notification popped up, so I'm gonna have to check again. Okay. Seems to be doing fine. There's a bit of a delay on my phone to like what's going on in my console, but I guess that's to be expected. Probably missed a special stage already. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Dude, when the game first came out, no one knew how to do these. Like, now I kinda understand. But like, you have to... The turning's just really weird. I don't know how to describe it. There's a lot of like jumping involved if you want to like make tight turns. I don't even use like the analog stick for this, I use the D-pad. That was easy. Okay. Oh dear God, that looks awful. Yeah, 360p is not a good way to stream your game. Not a good quality. I mean, it's coming through. And that's what matters. A lot better than yesterday. I know I've said that like 5,000 times, but it needs to be said. Yesterday was absolutely awful with how the stream went. If I knew how to like... well, I guess I can't really do that. If I had like the proper equipment, I could stream from my old Xbox or PS2, but I don't. Can only really stream from my PlayStation. Because there's like a bunch of stuff I'd want to like stream on my PS2, on my Xbox. But you'd have to have I assume you'd have to have like, have to hook a bunch of stuff up. And also have like a computer. And I'm not really good at explaining things, but I know it would probably be a hassle. Just from what I've heard of and talked about with people. I guess it's from the topic of Sonic. Has anybody been reading the comics lately? I was like a fan of the Orchie comics back when they were still being made. Well, kind of fan. I didn't really get them like all that much. It was more sporadic issues here and there. But what I read, I really enjoyed, and then I like started collecting them full time a while back. All the way up until the series ended, the Unleashed story they were doing. It was pretty fun. I really liked like even the bad stuff. Like it got really weird and bad, like, in terms of story. Dear God, it's better. I need to stop saying "Dear God." I keep saying it a lot in these streams. Guess my brain can't really come up with a better like thing to say. Ow. But the IDW comics have been, like I was saying, they've been really, really good. I think currently they're doing like something on Chow races and all that. It's been enjoyable, and they introduced a new character, like who's kind of like a puppet animatronic. Like we don't know where exactly she came from yet, but I'm pretty sure it's just like something Mr. Tinkle made before he got turned back into Eggman. And then of course, I was gonna say something. Oh goodness, excuse me. I was gonna say something else too, but I forgot. Oh yeah. I don't really have issues with most of the characters in the comics, except for Shadow. He still acts like really stupid. It's like almost like a Vegeta clone almost. And it honestly sucks because he had like some really good stories in like SA2 and 06, and even the Orchie comic. The Orchie comics did some really good stuff for Shadow. But, you know, he hasn't been the same since new writers took over. And, like, there's certain mandates they have to follow, and it just sucks. But at least, like, what they have to, like, make do with, they're doing really well. So I've been enjoying those, and hopefully the next game's good. I hope. I mean, I haven't really enjoyed a Sonic game all that much since a 3D Sonic game, mind you. Mania was good, but I haven't enjoyed a 3D one in a while. Generations was the last one, and that came out when I was like, you know, young. So, and like even back then, I feel like Sonic's identity hadn't completely shifted to what it is now. people were still like holding onto that Sonic of the 2000s. Adventure Unleashed, like from Adventure all the way up to Unleashed, I think he was still, we still have that kind of like version of him in our heads, or like Sega was at the very least. Then with Colors and Colors and Generations, like Colors, it was the excuse that, oh, it's just going to be full idle story. The gameplay's like been good since like forever, so that's what we're really focusing on, right? So like the story kind of sucked, but it was fun, right? There's always next game. And then the next game was Generations, and that was more of an anniversary title. So people kind of forgave the story for lacking. Like, okay, it has basically no story, but it's an anniversary title. It's focusing on the gameplay, right? So sorry about that, I had something I need to do. But I'm back. But yeah, the, oh god. Turned the volume way too up. The, so like with Generations, it was the excuse that it was an anniversary game. And, you know, next game it'll be fine. So we waited, and, you know, we got, like, trailers for Lost World, and it was like, oh, cool, kinda. But, as we all know, Lost World did not have, I guess you could say, an interesting story, or good characterization, or really anything. I think that's really when it set in that Sonic's, like, identity had shifted a bit. Like, people hadn't really grasped onto that yet. Like, even during Generations and, like, YouTube was, there's still a bunch of people putting out, like, you know, animated music videos of, like, a bunch of the early stuff. And people have still very much latched onto that version of Sonic. So even, like, a good chunk into the new writing team, people still saw Sonic as, like, you know, that version of him that we got into early to late 2000s. And this new Sonic that we have now is not really the best. Now, we're not talking voice actor-wise. Like, I'm fine with his voice actor, right? Like, you know, he's cool, he's okay, but good stuff recently. And I mean, the comics portray him pretty good as well. But just in the games, it just hasn't been good in a while. So I think it's kind of started to finally set in that, you know, the Sonic that we have now is not the same as back then. People realized that, well, got out of that phase where it's, people weren't really talking about, we're not really talking about, but, oh god, I suck at talking. Basically, it's gotten to that point where, Sonic's identity is completely different. People don't think of him in, like, the general public don't think of him in that way anymore. Like the general fans, most of his identity is cringeworthy jokes and memes and all that junk. And it's not, and the Twitter account's fine too. I don't mind them posting memes and all, but like the character himself, it's just such a watered down version of like what we used to have. Like, he's not funny, he's not, like, cool. Like, I wouldn't describe Sonic, like, as he is now in the 3D games as cool. You know? Like, back then, like, in the 2000s, oh, like, you know, Sonic was cool. He was, like, he was, like, the coolest thing you've ever seen, right? Like, you know, you look at him and, there's, like, a bunch of fans who, like, just really engrossed with the character and love them. But but now he's more of a joke, you know? I remember, back when 06 was coming out, like, 06, you know, before it, you know, became what we know it as today, is like a huge failure and turning point in the series. That's, you know, still basically being used as a... People are still talking about to this day, whether you want them to or not. Like, people were excited. Like, it was a big franchise. He was still big back then. But, like, Sonic's still big, of course, but he's definitely, like, shifted and changed over time. Personally, I think for the worst, but in some aspects, better. I mean, the fan community is really strong, and honestly, that's the thing that's got me going. Both Mania and just, you know, the fan games and fan mods, Sonic hacking contests. Now, wait a second, I have something. Anyways, I'm back. Looks like I'm gonna have to end the stream soon, probably after Chemical Plant, Act 2. Hoping I'll get to do Studiopolis at least, but it's fine. But yeah, I was just talking about, God, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's right. So I've mostly just been sticking in with the community through that. Also some of the artists as well. I hope the series, like, you know, does better and that he ends up pumping out quality games again. I mean, will that happen? Maybe. I mean, a bunch of, like, the fans, like, it's been proven that fans can make, like, some amazing stuff. I mean, some of those fans have gone on to work at Sega, so maybe, like, as fresh new people into the company and stuff, maybe we'll get, like, better ideas, better games. I mean, I have no idea what the state of Sonic Team is right now, but probably isn't good. But, I mean, hopefully the next game is good. If not, then I'll probably just stick to the comics and, you know, any animated projects they do. I'd love to see a new TV show. I used to watch a lot of Sonic X back in the day. So I'd love to see that, more of that, stuff like that. Boom was okay as, like, you know, a comedy-centric show, I guess. But, you know, it's not something along the lines of Sonic X. I'd like to see something more, like, along those lines. Oh, and also the movie. I think this, some production details about the second one came out recently. So that'll be nice. When it comes out. The first one was pretty good. Like, nothing spectacular, but it was an enjoyable, like, you know, kids film. So hopefully the second one, they have a higher budget and they're able to do more stuff with actual Sonic characters in this world instead of being restricted to, you know, random city, town, live action stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's still going to be in there, but we'll see. Alright. Nearing the end. Just got this boss and then the stream will be over. I mean, it was nice streaming today. it actually like worked, which hopefully I can like slowly make it to where I can raise the quality of these streams. Like, you know, get better at talking, maybe better internet, I don't know. Probably not that, but I do want to like eventually have to where I can actually stream these and not it, and, you know, not it look like a, you know, a potato. That would be helpful. I don't really see that in the foreseeable future, but, you know, getting better at this, yeah, just a thing to do to decide for fun. Uh-oh. Not really the best at mean being. Or really, Puyo in general. Alright. Well, I hope you guys like the stream. I mean, all, maybe one or two of you that are watching. Well, you know, watching post. And I'll see you later. Hopefully I get better at this. Probably, I mean, I know over time I will. It's also kind of a personal thing for me to just get better at talking. Sort of like, I guess, practice, I don't know. But, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.